Hello, this is Chris from Karver. You've just bought a 4-speed winch from Karver and we thank you for that. Now today we're gonna show you how to install it, how to avoid mistake when you install it, because you could do that wrong, so it's important, how to use it and how to maintain it. In the box you were supplied with this key. This key will allow you to unscrew the top screw of the winch, and then you can lift up your drum and then you get to the winch. For installation, the most important is to get this output gear here, which drives your crown just in line with your entrance of the line. That's the most important. The line entrance must be pushing here, and you can understand that if your drum's here, you have to push on it. Then, once this is decided in position, you will have all the screws below. Please don't insist too much on all the sealant. It has to be really very carefully applied, otherwise you will fill up all the holes that drain the water. So that's very important not to do that. And then the third point is, especially for power winches, is to have a counterplate if you can, just under the deck of your sailing boat. So to operate this winch is very simple and straightforward. As a normal winch, you will tail in the first time by hand all the slack you can take in, and then you go to your self-tailing. So in the first gear and second gear, I'm absolutely in a normal winch, so that's going just as a normal winch. You just reverse when you start to struggle, until a point where my winch will detect the load, and then again when I can't activate anymore my second gear, I just reverse and go into third gear. And here the third gear is 3 times more powerful than a standard 40, so I'm 110 kilos for 1 kilo in the handle. So that's a very, very powerful winch, which will help anyone on board flatten a Genoa or really finish the last few centimeters or inches that you struggle to take with a normal winch. So that becomes very, very easy with this extra power. Your power winch will be very powerful, and that's really the characteristic of this product. So a child or anyone on board will be able to tie it up a Genoa sheet, but then you have to be very careful and make marks on your all yards or sheets, or watch the Genoa in the spreaders, otherwise you could end up breaking your sails, more or less as the same with an electrical winch. You will see sometime your drum moving backward and forward by 5 degrees, 5 to 10 degrees. This is absolutely normal. This is the load detection system in the drum, which is activated by springs, and that allows to go for gear 1 and 2 to 3 and 4 in the nose of the winch, and that will activate this ring here. So you won't see all of this working, you will just feel it, but you can see your drum moving like this. This is absolutely natural, and this is even essential to make this winch work properly. As every winch, you can probably use your winch for mooring, so you will be on your berth and attach your lines. You must not use the self-tailing for these lines. You can have an eye around your winch drum, but you cannot use it, otherwise you will have our load detection system again moving back and forward, and that's not good at all. So that's not meant for this. Please use your cleats on board, and if you use the winch, just have a large loop on it, but don't use the self-tailing. So if you have new crews on board, please make sure they understand all this winch's function in order to make it work properly and get the best out of the winch. So for maintenance, you can go on our Karver sailing channel on YouTube, and you'll find several videos explaining how to maintain and service our winches. The main rule is generally not to overgrease your winch, otherwise you will keep salt and make a kind of paste. So little grease is necessary, but not too much. And then you have to oil the pawls and springs. That's the most important thing. And at the end, don't forget that to release the salt, a good fresh water spray will be necessary too. This is quite important to reinstall your drum properly on the center stem of the winch. So here I've got my clutch ring going up and down. On this ring we have two teeth here, sorry, 6 on this ring. So you have to make sure you can have this teeth in the grooves. So we have here 2 times 3 grooves, and you just look through and make sure you can install it properly. That's it. If it's not installed properly, and then you put your drum. If it's not installed properly, you won't be able to screw the top cap here. So this is really important. You do it as it should be. So it's important to remember that this winch is a family winch, so everyone on board will be able to use it, from the youngest to the oldest. We'll be absolutely pleased to receive all your testimonies, videos and photos. This is really essential for us to illustrate our YouTube channel and website. Don't forget to record your winch for warranty purpose on our website. Now, thank you again for watching our video. Don't forget that Karver has more product than the power winch. We have speed and compact. We also have the winch handles with which can be branded on your boat name. This is carbon here, veneer. It could be proper carbon varnished. And we also have, of course, blocks, jammers, and of course furlers as well. So you will see all these products on our YouTube channel, Karver Sailing.